welcome to Just Koryzma, episode 12. I'm your host, Brandon McAlinden, and alongside to me today is Brandon McAlinden.
I forgot about that. I forgot it was B-Mac.
B-Mac,
yeah.
yeah.
Because in social studies, I was called Tim, because Mr. Rokeby.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
He called me Tim. Yeah,
yeah
I think I said that one night, and he's like, well, I'll call you Tim for the rest of it.
Where do you even get Tim?
I don't know. I just said it in class, and he's like, all right, well, I'll call you Tim for the rest of the year. And he did.
I remember that,
did.
yeah.
He really did. I was really
great.
surprised about that, actually.
So Brandon here, he's a security guard, and he's eventually, his plan is to get into the police force. But we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
So how are you doing? You doing good?
Yeah, I'm doing good. You doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
So with security, what got you into doing it? Like, how did you?
Well, that transitions into what I want to do, like at police.
What
obviously.
the police?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I thought it was a fun thing to do.
Right.
And now working it, it's fun and there's its ups and downs.
For sure.
But it's not too crazy for me.
Not too crazy.
Yeah,
no?
not too crazy.
Yeah, you're a pretty passive guy. So I mean, like, do you with security? You probably ends up working a lot of nights. So how do you handle that?
Coffee. Lots of coffee.
Coffee, yeah.
Yeah, I've made friends with the Tim Hortons ladies.
Oh yeah.
Downtown. Yeah.
Do you typically go to the same site every day, or do you get moved around a lot?
What do you mean by that? Like.
So like, are you doing security at the same site all the time, or are you?
No. So I am in mobile security.
Oh, so you drive like one of the cars?
Yeah, so I drive a company vehicle there, and basically I go from site to site, and you do your regulars. Is this window locked, or is this door secure? Is that a water leak? Whatever, right? That's typically my job when I'm going site to site. So
okay.
Like I said, it's got its fun and challenges. I work on bar night.
On bar night.
Yeah, I work on bar night, and I work downtown primarily, but bar night's fun.
So then,
but bar night is really fun.
Okay, so what would be your worst experience on the job so far?
The names, actually.
The names?
Yeah, it's almost like a form of bullying. It's funny.
Like you get name called?
Well, it's funny. You think kids playing Call of Duty, like they go on about your mom jokes, right?
Right, yeah.
These guys, holy, like the amount of stuff these guys say is out of this world. Like you wouldn't think of it. Like it's unbelievable. I'm not gonna say it because
it's just rude, right?
It's just crazy stuff. But like it's like when you hear it for the first time, you just kind of like sit there, you just kind of laugh in your mind. You're just like, did he just really say that to me?
And why are they saying it to you? Just because you're a security guard?
It's because you're there to, you're in uniform. You're in the public eye, right?
Right.
You're there to do a job. You're not like me trying to get these flies out here, but you're trying to do your job.
Yeah.
Right. And when people get moved around and stuff, they don't primarily like that. So, when you gotta tell an older dude, hey, you can sit here, but you can't sit here. Tends to make some people angry.
So have you ever thrown any fists?
I've actually got punched in the head.
You got punched in the
head? Yeah,
I've
got punched in the ear. I won't go into it that much, but
okay.
I have been assaulted.
Did you get back at him?
No.
Are you like not allowed to?
Well, company policy is this is what's great about our company is that they're really they're focused on basically going home safe.
Oh yeah,
that's the whole thing. That's the model really. Like we want you to go home safe. We don't want you to go out of your way to arrest somebody or take somebody down or if you do whatever, right?
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So when that happened, I didn't.
It's like why bother?
Yeah, I was just like, why bother? There's no point,
It's like on my job, like sometimes there's like live wires, sometimes there isn't, but
yeah,
I'm not gonna play on some live wires because why? It's not worth my life.
I did that in band class one day.
Play with live wires?
No, I was like trying to like plug it in. I don't know if you were in band class with me. I think you were in the grade 8, right?
I was in the grade 8 one.
Yeah, grade 8. Yeah, because I was using guitar. I'm pretty sure I was like god awful at guitar.
How do you think I was at? How do you think I was at alto saxophone, dude? I was brutal, dude. Like I remember every time I'd practice in my room, and it would all sound like my voice cracks. It just sounds so bad. Like
Oh my god. But no. So what happened was I think it was already the amp was already plugged in.
Oh yeah.
But what happened was the wire like eroded.
Oh.
So like I was like. I think I was trying to turn because I think there was a switch to turn like on some amps you can turn. There's a switch on the back for like your main power, right? Yeah. So you can plug it in or whatever, but you have to turn the power on via switch. And there was exposed wires on the damn thing.
Oh, you touched it?
So I grabbed the whole thing with my hand.
You got shocked?
I got shocked like for a good 5 seconds, and that was like 125 amp too. Like it was like a
no, if it's just a plug, it's not gonna be 125 amps.
Well, whatever. It was definitely a high amp.
It'll be 15, unless whatever.
No, it's gotta be higher than that.
I guess it depends on whatever the amp's putting out.
Well, you remember how big those things are?
Oh yeah. Those things
are huge.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't have to lug those around.
I don't know, but no, for the rest of the school, half the school day, I was what was it there? I was like all chipper, and running around all fine, and then like. I think I hit math class, and then I was like, done. Yeah. Just ready to go to sleep because all that energy was gone, right? Yeah. So brutal, just brutal. But yeah, you're obviously. I think I haven't looked into what you do too much, but I think you're an electrician, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, you obviously deal with a lot of hazards and safeties.
And
issues like that.
Yeah. If you ever I don't know if you have Instagram.
I do.
Okay, good.
I do.
So, like, if you ever go on mine, you can definitely see some of the things I've dealt with. It's pretty cool.
Oh, you actually post on there?
Yep. Oh, okay. I post on there, and I mean, just things that I find very unique or something I'm very proud of or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
You can see, or I'll post my story about it.
You don't put pictures of pet rocks on there or anything like that?
No, I keep those for my personal.
Your personal?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
checking. Just checking. You know, I don't know.
So coming back to the security guard.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing that for? Like, how long have you been on the job?
What was it? I believe it was actually, I joined in the summer.
Okay.
Roughly 3 years ago. So it's almost been 3 years, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
3 years. So 3 years of getting yelled at by
just like people. Random people?
Yeah, by random people, bystanders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like when you first started, were you scared? Like going to like your first site? Like were you nervous? Because I mean like you never really know what to expect from that kind of thing, right?
Me personally, I was more nervous just because it's like any job. Like when you go to a new job, you don't want to screw up. You're on probation, right?
Yeah, well I mean like
you screw up once and it's like, well, all right, bye, right?
I mean, yeah, it can totally be like that.
And with security, you have a lot of liability. There is a lot of liability. Like you can't do some things. You do something wrong, it could hurt the company, it could hurt you, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So it was more being nervous, trying to figure things out. And my first site was actually a construction site.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, which is
just like a new construction building or like an apartment kind of thing, or.
Yeah, I don't even remember where it was. Or actually, no, that wasn't my first site. My first site was a house fire in Ladysmith.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, that was my first shift. And it's funny, because it was a brutal house fire.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those things are crazy.
Some of them, I was at one recent. I've had a couple actually. Yeah, it's.
Oh, for like you do renovations on those things, or.
So like.
Or do you go in and just kind of like look at the wires? We go whatever. This is gone. Whatever.
Like we go in and fix the wires.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's, but some of them, they're pretty crazy. Like. So I mean, like you never. It's like you wonder how these even, like I never hear about them, right? So you never, and like until I show up, I'm like, holy shit, like that's that happened. Okay, like
yeah. Well, it's brutal. Like we actually had we had a guy in Duncan there. He used to have a fire watch, and those things are crazy because in this summertime, with this heat, obviously it's gotten a lot hotter over the last couple of days.
Yeah.
We had that like winter storm type thing come through. I think it got pretty cold for one night, I think.
It was nice.
But the fire randomly started back up. At like 4 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like okay, and it was like embers and everything. Yeah. It's like all right, some interesting. You don't see that every day. We're just randomly just. Poof.
Yeah.
Yeah. So brutal, but it's crazy.
Okay. Cool. So now we're going to go into the segment, what I like to call the Motivational Moment.
I didn't even think about this either.
You're gonna be fine.
Oh my god! So I didn't even think about it. You told me to think about it, but I didn't think about it.
So the motivational moment is I want my guests to describe their passion in 5 words or less, and then we're gonna we'll talk about it. But so Brandon, what is your passion in 5 words or less?
So passion for the job or
passion for whatever you are the most passionate about. Whether that be about being a security guard, playing Gears of War, like I don't know, man. Yeah,
the passion for playing games.
Yeah, for example, like my first guest that I did this segment with, his motivational thing was be nice, have fun.
Be nice, have fun. Yeah, that's good. That's really good because that's a lot of that stuff is you don't see a lot of people being nice and having fun nowadays.
At the same time. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what I'd have to say. I'd just say be respectful. Now, be respectful to others around you, I guess. I think that's 6, but, whatever.
Yeah.
It's close enough. But, with the world and where it is right now, it's a lot of changing events that have happened in the last couple years.
For sure.
So I think that's probably what I would say.
Why do they speak, or why do those words speak to you?
Well, because you don't want to say the wrong thing. A lot of people say the wrong thing now, right?
Yeah.
So having respect is more like you want to try to be on the same level as somebody, right? You don't want to try to be above somebody, right? So you're like, I don't know. You don't want to try and outdo yourself, I guess. I don't know. I really don't have nothing for you. Honestly, I really don't.
You know what? And I still like that. Be respectful to others,
Yeah, well, you have so many different communities now that you have to be.
Oh yeah.
One thing goes wrong and it's just is the domino effect? Is that what that is?
You might want to say the butterfly effect.
The butterfly effect?
I mean,
is that what it is?
You could do either or. When I think of something that one event leads to the next, which leads to the next, I think of the butterfly effect.
Yeah.
Not the movie with Ashton Kutcher, but
okay.
I think it's this, but I mean it's this whole premise is that happens, right? So you do one I'll squish a bug and it trickles down to all of a sudden me breaking my toe, but you don't squish that bug and all of a sudden I found $20 on the road. I don't know,
Yeah. Well, see, the thing I always go by is everything happens for a reason.
For sure.
You do something and there's a reason behind that and there's an action that comes out of that, right? So that's my whole thing with that.
Okay,
cool. So a little weird, probably one of the easiest things to say.
Hey,
but I like to live by that.
Hey, so. There's nothing wrong with simple. I mean, as long as you stay with, stick with them and you work hard and all that stuff on them, right? You don't stray away from your, I guess, your passion, right? So, and you're good. Thank you for watching the segment. So
it wasn't even really a segment.
It's
whatever. It was more of a high segment, I guess. Or
sure.
Political segment, I guess. I
wouldn't even say political. We did not say anything about making America great again.
Oh, we should get those. Like I said, we should get Canada, make Canada great again hats. We should do that.
But
we'll look like idiots.
Oh yeah.
But I think we give Trump a run for his money with his hats.
I don't really think so because he's got quite a support. We have you and me. So with the security, you want to eventually go into the RCMP Police Academy or whatever.
Yeah, eventually it's a thing there. Yeah.
Why? What inspired you to eventually work towards becoming a police officer?
I just think it's fun.
You think it's fun?
Yeah, it's even when I'm doing security, it's even though it's hard work and there's a lot of paperwork involved, this, that, etc. The end of the day, you're keeping people's businesses safe, and
for sure.
You're just being around, people feel the safety, right?
Right.
That's what it is. So, that's kind of what I want to gradually get into. It's in the top of my mind, just not yet perfected.
Right.
Or going into yet. So,
was there any any movies that kind of I guess what's the word I'm looking for? Just made you want to do it even more?
I probably should say this one, but that Will Ferrell one. The one you're so fond of.
You mean Old School?
No, old school.
That's a great movie.
Jeez.
Or are you talking about The Other Guys?
Yeah,
that's a great movie.
It's like, yeah, that makes me want to go there.
Like, do you want to be like Will Ferrell, or do you want to be like Mark Wahlberg?
I feel like if you're Will Ferrell, you're probably not going to have a career after 2 days on the force. If you're Mark Wahlberg, you're probably going to be on there for a little bit, but you're going to get bossed around by those two idiots in that car. What I can't even remember their names.
You're talking about like Dwayne Johnson and...
No, the other two guys. You're talking about
the other two? Oh, yeah, I know which two you're talking about.
They drive around in their car. And they just swing their guns around, or the firearms or whatever.
That movie's a fantastic movie. If you haven't seen The Other Guys, please watch it. It's a national treasure.
It's a great movie. It really is.
Like, I mean, when did you last desk pop? September 08. Like, that was great. That's great scene, right? Like, that whole movie is so rated, you know? Like, it's just...
Yeah, it really is. Like, there's a lot of underrated movies. That's why I hate everybody gives comedies a bad name. Everybody gives a comedy a bad name. It's always because of the story.
Well, yeah, right.
Like they're like, the story sucks, it's terrible, but they don't like the
they
jokes
don't appreciate
are great.
The jokes,
yeah,
right?
the joke they don't go into that.
Well, it's like That's My Boy.
That was a good movie too. Even though Adam Sandler's career is kind of went down. But it was still a good movie.
I still thought the story was super all right. Like it wasn't but it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Like I still watch that movie and laugh every time.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie. I don't know. I don't even remember the last movie. I think the last movie I watched was Ghostbusters 2.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, that was 3 weeks ago, and I hated the ending.
It's been a while since I've seen it. So.
Yeah, oh my god. Just terrible ending, man.
Terrible ending.
Yeah, no, it's I'd rather go play with rocks. Yeah, I'd go right outside and try and start a fire with rocks.
Right. So then, sorry, we got a little off track, but coming back to the working at the RCMP, are you wanting to eventually work your way up to detective, or you want to be a sergeant, captain?
Well, it's hard to say. Well, that's something that I can't really say at the moment, just because I don't know.
Okay, that's fair.
It may be something I may look into. Obviously, you have to go into your main constable duties, right?
Right.
And then you work your way up, right? So I couldn't say, honestly. So I don't have a...
You don't have a... Yeah.
I don't have an answer for you on that one, so...
That's fair.
Yeah.
I like detective because you don't have to wear a uniform. You can kind of be like Jake Peralta from Brooklyn Nine-Nine and just wear the badge around your neck.
I told you, I don't watch that.
I know, but you need to watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I don't care who you are.
Apparently it's good.
It's the best show I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. It's got Andy Samberg, I guess.
Andy Samberg, Terry Crews, Stephanie Beatrix. I can't remember. I can't pronounce her last name properly.
Yeah. You probably not pronounce her last name.
No, but everyone is so good in that show, and you would love it. You would love Captain Holt.
I think I've only watched 2 episodes. I think
the first 2.
The first 2, and I'm the type of person there's some people you just watch The Walking Dead. When I first watched The Walking Dead, that first episode terrified the hell out of me.
Right.
I could not watch it. I actually put it down. I didn't watch the first season at all for 3 weeks, and then I went back on. I watched the rest of it. I was like, all right, it's good. It's just that the intro where that zombie lady has her eye going through the glass of that door.
Okay,
unless you've seen the old school one, it's especially with the lights off. No.
Well, it's like playing Dead Space. When I first got Dead Space.
Dead Space.
I was the first Dead Space. I probably got a good 20 minutes, 30 minutes in, and then I'd have to put it down because I'd be so nervous because I don't know. That game's a lot of jump scares.
That was Dead Space. I think I've played some of Dead Space 2. Yeah. So I think it came out for free on Xbox.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And I think those were the guys who were Sledgehammer Games.
No, that's Visceral.
Visceral?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They made Star Wars then too, right?
They were. I think they got shut down. One of the studios got shut down.
Damn you, EA. Damn you.
Damn you. So you and me went to high school together for 3 years.
Until you betrayed us. You betrayed us and left.
I had no license. How am I supposed to drive from the north end to the south end 5 days a week?
You run.
not worth it. I remember when I still talked to John. He was like, "Yeah, I got like these bus routes planned for you, so you can make it from."
Oh, you mean JD?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's like, "Oh, I got these bus routes to make you from Lanceville all the way to Barsby."
Yeah.
And then obviously that never happened because that's just crazy talk.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. We had some fun. We had some fun at Barsby, like.
Yeah. Well, it was funny. I was thinking about that when I was on the way here, and one of the biggest moments I always laugh too when this always comes up is the day you put Jimmy's sweater on.
That was hilarious.
Day you put Jimmy's sweater on. I guarantee you, like, he was so mad.
I guarantee I burned it, you know?
He said he burned it the next day. But I guarantee you, if you phoned him up right now, I bet you he would still be mad that you put his sweater on that day.
Dude, he's still mad about whatever I did, like, however many years ago when he just started, like, running away.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what I did. Like, I was super nice to Jimmy. I'm just too nice of a guy.
He steals juice box.
Yeah, that was hilarious, though. Jimmy went to the washroom, and Brandon's like, put on a sweater. Threw his sweater at me.
That wasn't me, though, was it?
It was you or Josh.
No, because I came there after, I think.
Oh, yeah?
I think I came there, because I remember I came to the table, and Jimmy was like so
math?
mad. No, this was in lunchroom, I think, wasn't it?
No, I did it in math.
Oh, never mind. So I met Jimmy in the lunchroom, and he's like, "Yeah, bring put my sweater on. I'm never wearing it again." But yeah, okay. So wherever you were then, that's where that happened.
Yeah, that was hilarious. We were like It's not like we were ever very like crazy, but I remember like socials with Rokeby.
Rokeby.
That was a good time.
Rokeby was a cool guy.
He was a cool guy.
He was a really cool guy. I actually run into him every once in a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, we go to schools too, in security, and I think I went there when they were doing a play. I said because I ran into Bursch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I ran into Bursch and
legend.
Travers. Yeah, they're in there working out, and I'm just like, "Hey, what's going on, Bursch?" He looks at me like he doesn't know me. Yeah.
That guy's he's funny. That's awesome.
Yeah. I run into those guys every once in a while.
That's great. So like, what would you say aside from the Jimmy sweater would be like your favorite high school memory of us?
Oh, jeez. You know, it's weird. I really don't remember high school that much.
No.
Not really. Because high school was kind of more. It was more like a cloud in my memory.
Why? Because you just wanted to get in and get out.
Well, yeah. It was like I think what it was is when I went to when I was in school, I was like, well, I think this is what I kept saying. I was like, I'd rather work.
Right.
I'd rather go work, and I'm working, and I'd rather work.
Well, like that's like every high school's mentality though. You'd rather be making money than you'd rather be in school learning, right? But it's like you gotta graduate to actually open any door.
Well, not necessarily true.
No,
you got these guys like Logan Paul and stuff on there. They're like making like Snapchat videos, and they're like making millions. It's like, so how do you do that? You
can do it, but I mean, it's always good to have it.
Yeah.
I think. Okay, so, we had some... I think through meeting at bars, we became the guys who were obsessed with Gears of War.
Yeah. I don't even know how we met. I don't even remember.
It was grade 8 socials.
Was it socials?
I think.
Or was it homeroom? Because I remember homeroom was in the old art room.
No, it was in woodshop.
And that's where I met... I
think it was woodshop.
Woodshop?
I remember it being in woodshop at some point.
Because I think the homerooms changed.
I think they did change, yeah.
In grade 8, we did that. We did different homerooms.
You're right. It would have been like... Remember we had dance class?
Oh, my
in that elective rotation?
Oh, my
gosh.
I love staring at a mirror.
Yeah, I'm like... I remember Justin, he was late to class or something, and we had to do like a 15-step like performance, and he did like a 60-step thing, like we're all like, dude, you went like 4 times as long as anyone else. And he was like, what?
Which Justin Cook?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. That sounds like Justin.
Yeah.
That does sound like him.
I was like, that was awesome. And then what else happened? I think that's where we met though, was dance class.
It's one of those rooms anyways.
Which, I'm not gonna lie, I never took dance again.
I never did either. No. After that, I was just like, I'm done.
I'm done with this.
I think I sat at the back. Like
in the
a lot
corner.
of the time.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't fun at all.
No, I mean, it's not what we have no interest in it, right? It was like that.
What were they playing? I think they were playing like Flow Rider songs.
It was like Right Round or something.
What was that Slumdog? I think it was big back then.
Oh no, it was
they had that
Fire
Slumdog
Hitting the Dance Floor.
Fire.
Like the Big Sean or whatever.
Yeah. I remember that too. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I feel
Those are
so old.
now, huh?
Yeah.
Jeez. Wow.
Makes me feel old.
Yeah, no, that was brutal. But I think where we really did that was woodwork, wood shop there.
Yeah.
I think that's where we kind of.
I was where me, you, and Colton and Dustin bonded.
Yeah, I think I met Colton in homeroom too. I think that's where I met Colton.
Yeah.
Because I think when I came to school, Ricky Lee actually stole my hat. Yeah, like
classic.
Yeah, she stole my hat. I chased her down the hallway. And I got my hat back, and I think that's how I met Colton.
Yeah,
I think that's how I met Colton there. Well, yeah, it was interesting. But yeah, woodwork there. We had a lot of stuff. I still have some of my cabinets too, right? Because I did notice. Yeah,
I was gonna say I built this in woodshop.
This is your
grade
thing
10,
here. And it's still looking good. Still looking great.
I'm missing one of these pegs in the back because I dropped a tool.
What?
Yeah, like on the other side.
Oh man,
you'd notice
you
it.
phone up Bursch. You're like, I need to
fix this. Yeah,
need to use your wood shop here for a few minutes here.
No, that was great. It was wood shop was awesome.
It was.
It was like we'd do like 3 steps, bullshit for a half an hour, do a couple more steps.
You gotta admit though, Bursch was a great teacher.
Oh, for sure, right?
Like he had fun. I remember I don't know if you were gone by then, but he started making his own YouTube videos.
Did he really?
Yeah, he started making his own YouTube videos on how to do things, and it was the most hilarious thing.
Cause he's like so monotone too, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But it's always so funny when he like.
But he's kind of like he does the whole like military thing. He always calls you by your last name too.
Yeah,
like,
I always love that.
Koryzma,
like,
get over here.
Yeah, like I thought that was awesome. And like he's always so funny when he cracked himself up. Like whenever you see himself laughing, he's already prepared to like try not to laugh and then play the cleanup song.
Oh, the cleanup song. Yeah, I remember that too. That was great. I think I looked that up too. He actually played multiple cleanup songs too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Like I said, I think this was like after you left.
Yeah.
But it was hilarious.
Okay.
It was like the greatest thing ever. But yeah, I don't think there's only. I think Mr. Bursch is probably the best teacher I've ever.
At Barsby, he was definitely my favorite. Like, him or Mr. Way.
He's Infotech, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Way.
Mr. Way was awesome.
And I think he left.
Yeah, he went to Dover the same year I went to Dover.
Yeah, okay. That was what, 2000... I think we graduated with 14, right?
Yep, so it would have been 2012.
12?
Yeah.
Okay.
2012, him and I switched. And then, we graduated 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was... Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't talk to him that much, but he knew his stuff.
Oh, yeah.
He's smart guy. Did, yeah. So... Hey, did you mention something about Gears earlier too?
Yeah, I was like, I mean, like, I think heard about it, I mean, gaming is like a big thing that would probably help us bond.
Yeah.
Gears was probably
that was
Gears
our after school activity.
Yeah, that was the Gears of War was like the
before you started working out and looking like you should be in an Iron Man movie.
I just wanted to look like Coltrane, you know.
Coltrane, runs on a whole grain, right?
Whoa.
Woo. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was. I mean, I don't know how many times we've played through each game together. Like, it was just like, oh, you want to play Gears this weekend? Sure. Like,
I got nothing else to do. Like,
yeah.
Oh, you got homework? No,
I got Gears.
Like I only have a 5-page essay to do, but that's not important.
That's what I can do before class.
Yeah, I did that a lot too. I was not.
You were a procrastinator.
Yeah,
dude.
I was terrible at that. Like I would wait till the last minute.
It's not good.
No, but I think a lot of people did that.
Well, that was kind of the mentality, right? I mean, I started slacking probably grade 10 or 11, but my first couple of years, I was like, I get this done, then I can just play games the rest of the day. I don't even have to worry.
Yeah, mine was like, play games, do it later. that was my whole thing.
So bad, dude. Yeah. That's awesome. So before...
I was a rebel, I guess you could say. Yeah, I was part of the Star Wars force.
Favorite Gears game?
Ooh, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
I already got mine.
I'm leaning towards either the first or second.
Oh, yeah?
Because the third is like...
Third's great.
The third's great, but by that time you're like, okay, I'm already invested into the series. I know what to expect. The second one was fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
But even though I played the second one first...
That's what I did too.
I never played the first one when it came out. I gotta say, just kind of like any video game, I gotta say it's gotta be the first game. because that's what introduces you into the concept of what you play, right? So like when you probably vividly remember like when you were driving in the night going to the oil refinery, and the glowing wretches.
That was awesome.
Like I don't know if you played the remastered version.
No.
But they made them even sound like better.
Oh,
like,
yeah?
Even you turn your light off, you play with some headphones, whatever you got on there, it sounds great.
That's awesome.
Like it sounds like an old school horror movie.
Oh yeah, okay.
Game. So it's great. So I think it'd have to be that one. Plus, and that's where you got to see the characters develop.
I mean, you get to see them kind of develop in every game. And
well, that's where they all hated each other, right? And then
that's true.
And then Dom didn't really like. Marcus didn't really like anybody, but he liked Dom. Baird doesn't really hated everybody.
Yeah.
And Coltrane was just like
running the whole
time. Like, woo. So nobody really liked each other. And then obviously the second game, they were pretty bondable. But
the second game for me is where it was the big standout. Like I loved
any particular part at all, or
like I loved the going when you're in that huge worm.
Oh, the rift worm! Oh my god, 4 hearts.
Yeah,
jeez.
4 hearts.
Wow.
Like that was just awesome. Like that whole game.
Yeah, I mean, if you could take down that giant worm, I'm pretty sure you can defeat the army.
I think so too, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that like the light mass bomb is like rendered useless against Marcus. Marcus is the light mass bomb.
That's right.
Yeah. So
just give him 1 lancer, 1 chainsaw. Let's go. Like,
yeah. That's brutal, but it was a great game.
Yeah.
I think personally the first one is going to be for me, even though I did play the second one first.
Yeah.
So I think it just set the tone. So
that's cool.
It's a great game. It's a really good game.
But Brandon, I just wanted to thank you for coming on the show.
Oh my god,
it was great to have you. And I never get to see you too much because you're always busy working them nights.
Yeah, well, like I said, the last time we met, it like for some reason it started snowing like crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That was ridiculous. Like
out of the blue, so we couldn't really do too much.
No, but I mean, like worked out.
Yeah.
We both didn't die on the way home, so.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. My car's all wheel. It's all wheel, which means nothing.
No, it doesn't do anything to you.
No, it means nothing whatsoever. So, whatever. Whatever.
If you liked the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, share, like the video, check out the other videos, and, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you.
Yeah.